The greatest medical successes in history, like the polio vaccine, smallpox vaccines, were financial failures for the companies that produced them. When they cured the disease, the market vanished. The one-time customer was gone forever. Now, look at modern oncology. The shift has been seismic, from seeking cures to developing chronic care models. Cancer is being rebranded from a terminal illness into a manageable condition, like diabetes or high blood pressure. And the revenue is staggering. Drugs like imatinib for leukemia are a miracle of science, turning a death sentence into a chronic disease. But they are also a miracle of revenue, generating billions per year, every year, from the same patients. A patient on a targeted therapy or immunotherapy might need that $10,000 a month prescription for the rest of their life. The system does not strive to create a permanent cure. It is a system that creates for a long, expensive, and profitable treatment journey. This is not a conspiracy theory, it's a business model. So, how does this system protect itself? How does it ensure that the gravy train keeps rolling? The mechanisms are sophisticated, deeply embedded, and often hidden in plain sight. First, the patent game. A pharmaceutical company invests in R&D, and they deserve a return. But the system is gamed. When a blockbuster drug's patent is about to expire, allowing cheap generics to flood the market, what happens? Companies engage in evergreening. They make a tiny, insignificant change to the drug, a new delivery method, a slight chemical tweak, and file for a new 20-year patent. The old drug goes generic, but the new, improved version remains under monopoly control, at monopoly prices. The competition is stifled, and the profits are protected. Second, the acquisition and shelving of threats. This is where it gets dark. There is compelling evidence and numerous whistleblower accounts that suggest truly disruptive, potentially curative therapies are often not developed, but acquired and shelved. An independent researcher or small biotech firm discovers a novel pathway or a natural compound that shows incredible promise. They lack the billions needed for large-scale clinical trials. A major pharmaceutical company swoops in, buys the patent, or the entire company, and the discovery quietly disappears into a vault. Why? Because it threatens their existing lucrative product lines. It's cheaper to kill a cure than to cannibalize your own multi-billion-dollar market. Third, the influence network. Big Pharma's tentacles reach everywhere. They spend more on marketing and lobbying than almost any other industry. They fund a significant portion of the FDA's approval process through user fees, creating a potential conflict of interest. Doctors, offering consulting fees, and educational grants that heavily influence prescribing habits. They bankroll patient advocacy groups, who then become unwitting cheerleaders for their expensive drugs, drowning out calls for cheaper alternatives or preventative measures. They have created an ecosystem where their voice is the loudest in the room. The real war isn't against cancer, it's for your health. So, we arrive at the heart of the paradox. We are told the war is against cancer, but it's a battle between patient outcomes and shareholder reports, and this war has real, human casualties. You are the casualty when you have to mortgage your house to pay for a drug that a CEO boasts about on an earnings call. You are the casualty when you suffer through brutal side effects from a chemotherapy drug, while the company aggressively markets a slightly less toxic version at 10 times the price, instead of investing in truly gentler solutions. But there is a way out. The solution lies in reclaiming our power. It starts with demanding transparency. It starts with supporting independent, publicly funded research that isn't beholden to profit motives. It means looking at the whole picture. The industry doesn't want a massive public health campaign against processed foods, canned foods, GMO, alcohol, sugar, pesticides, and environmental toxins. Why? Because that would shrink their customer base. It's far more profitable to treat the symptoms of a sick society than to address the root causes. We must invest in prevention, in nutrition. We must champion holistic approaches that empower the body's own immune system. This channel is dedicated to ensuring we all live a healthy life to our full potential. This is a conversation they don't want you to have, so let's have it. Share this video, break the silence, expose the paradox. What are your experiences with the medical industrial complex? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Bye for now.